fellas.
There you are. There he is. Incredible driving there. Kevin, I'm going to sort of put you down next to you, if I may. I'm doing this in Hobbit, you know that, don't you? Kevin, I mean, incredible motor car, of course, made famous by people like Louis Aiken Walker and co, and some of the Swedes and what have you. But this is a genuine Group B T16. So how did you come by it?
Well, I was very lucky. In 2000, I met a New Zealand guy called Peter Johnson, and he just restored the car. But the car originally was a works car in the UK. It's a sister car to the actual factory-owned T16 at Peugeot Sport. It was in America with John Woodner. He got killed in an aeroplane stunt accident. It was in a museum for 10 years. Peter restored it back in New Zealand and brought it back over to UK because I'd previously been a works driver for Peugeot Talbot Sport. He wanted me to own it. He lent me some money towards it, and I've had the proud keeper of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a fantastic vehicle. Of course, it's iconic, really, isn't it, for historic rallying?
Yeah, and very proud as far as rallying the Group B, which is concerned. Our motor club, it's a very special club to me, and obviously it's a privilege to keep the history going as far as Group B cars are concerned. It's becoming more and more difficult because this car is 32, 33 years old. Even though it looks like you could abuse it, I mean, it's a very special car. It should be treasured, and it probably shouldn't be doing what it's doing today.
Well, I think what they say is with these sort of things, you've got to drive them, haven't you, to keep them going?
Yeah, maybe not quite this fast.
No, not quite this fast, yeah.
I'm happy to do it.
How would a car like this rate with present day rallying?
A lot of people have asked me that, and I have competed with modern cars, world rally cars, and this car side by side. Basically, this is all brute force and engine power. It's not very sophisticated. It's got lots of drops between revs, between gears, and the suspension, even though this is on Proflex, is nowhere near as smooth, let's say. So realistically, it's a brute of the machine. 30 years ago, it was unbeatable. Right now, a modern day world rally car would beat it, no problem.
No problem at all. Now, as I say, you remember a unique group of people to be lucky enough to own one of these, and you bring it out like this. Now, well, one thing people here looking at, motorsport can be quite dangerous, so how does your family feel about, because you're getting on a little bit, dare I say, how does the family feel about you still doing it?
Well, my son's here now, and he's hopefully one day he'll inherit the car. Hopefully it'll still be driving. They don't appreciate quite how dangerous this car would have been in period. It's safe enough to do a display like this, but to do a 5-day endurance rally, Paris-Dakar or something like that, can you just imagine? The car is 1,100 kilos, it's nearly 600 horsepower. It's made basically of fiberglass and carbon fibre. Got very little roll cage in it and unsophisticated suspension. So it is actually a very lethal machine, and when you consider what those drivers did, like Harry Vatten and Timo Salonen in period, that was just phenomenal. I have so much respect for them.
Well, yeah, absolutely incredible. One of my claims to fame is I had the opportunity of going as a passenger with Louise Aiken Walker when she was testing these down in Basingstoke and Bagshot, I think, right now. And she frightened the life out of me. And it's actually an incredible driver, but and you're right. But to see a woman, if you like, in those days, 30 odd years ago, behind the wheel of one of these cars, and I'm just sitting there with a tape recorder and a camera, trying to do an interview with her. Phenomenal, but she was an incredible woman for the time, wasn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. I've competed against her. I've been teammates with her for 2 years. And she was, and the best compliment I can say is that she's not really a woman. She's every bit man when you competed against her, for sure, and she's a driver to be respected, full stop.
Yeah. Well, you say that she's not a woman, but I called her a shepherd, and she smacked my rib. Well, she said more than that. She told me off considerably because she said I'm a shepherdess, because she was at that time up in Scotland. But it was great to meet her, and it's great to see the car. Now, what about the modern day rallying? Would you fancy having a go at that now?
I still do have a modern day car, and in 2 minutes, they've just told us we've got to go in 2 minutes. I'll be back out in a Vauxhall Adam, brand new car for Chris Ingram. I'm driving his car today, and that's going to be
now Chris is an up-and-coming young rally driver, isn't he? British rally driver.
Yeah, British rally driver. He's currently leading the European Rally Championship. He's going to win €100,000 in about 6 hours' time. As long as he keeps winning. So I'm very nervous because he's out there in Rome at the moment, in Italy. Yeah, it's an exciting time for us. We'll have a European British Junior champion. any day soon.
And we're going to see his car, the Vauxhall Adam, in a few minutes' time.
You will, yeah. It's not his full-on rally car, it's a show car, but I'll drive it as best I can.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go.